So today I'm going to show you how to make a motorcycle mount for your GPS, or GPS mount for your motorcycle, I should say. And this is going to be for the Garmin GPS that uses these particular mounts. You can try it with a TomTom. It might work. Maybe I'll look at the TomTom mount and see if there's any way that I can bring it to make it work with this particular mount. But anyways, you're going to need a Garmin mount. And you don't need the suction cup part, so you can put that off to the side. This is actually the side that you need. Don't worry about ruining these, because these are super cheap on eBay. You can get these for like $1. I already went and drilled a hole through there. That's just a 3/16 hole. See that? But you're going to have to drill a hole through the middle. Kind of go slow just because it's plastic, but it's pretty thick plastic. It seems pretty durable. And try and get the hole to, as close as you can to the middle. And it doesn't ruin your mount if you want to take it off and still use it on the suction cup mount. It still goes in and it rotates just fine. You're going to need the mount. You're going to need a bolt. I went with a 3/16 bolt. It's 3/16 by 2 inches. You're going to need a nut. And instead of using, I have a lock washer here. I think I'm going to use this. This is like an internal tooth lock washer. I'm going to use that. You need a rubber stopper that'll fit, just barely fit into your triple tree. I got a couple here. You want one that's just barely going to fit, because it's got to be a tight fit. And then you need a washer about the size of the bottom of the stopper, just like that. And so what you're going to do is, the first thing you want to do is drill a hole right through the Garmin mount. So we've already done that. I've already done that. Just with a regular 3/16 drill bit. And then you want to do the same thing to the rubber stoppers. You want to drill a hole right through the middle. I have 2 of them just to see which one's the better fit. So you want to try it. It's kind of hard to keep it straight, but you want to get it as straight as possible. Just right through the middle. Just a regular 3/16 hole. So we'll do that and we'll come back. So we're back now. We've drilled a hole through both stoppers. Remember, you're only going to use one, so if you know which size, or you think you know which size is going to fit the best, just get that. I wasn't 100% sure, so I got 2 of them. This one I believe is a size 2 stopper, and this one is a size 3. A lot of people say that they have problems finding this, because I told a couple friends about this. I found these at a local value in their specialty hardware section. You can order them offline, but who wants to wait? Okay, so I'm going to use the smaller one. Now how we're going to put this all together, and then I'll explain kind of the basic premise what we're getting at here. You're going to take the mount that has the hole through it, you're going to put the rubber stopper in the back, and it doesn't matter if the rubber stopper sits flush with the mount. I mean, it just happens to be with this one, but if you have a larger triple tree, obviously it's not going to go in, but it's okay because it has that flat base around the back here that the rubber stopper will sink in. Then you want to put the bolt through it, and it's actually easier to wait and then put the bolt through it. It might be a little tough to get through, remember it is rubber. So what you can do is just use something to pull it all the way through. Alright, and then get it so it's sitting flush inside of the mount there. See, that's as much as it can go. Alright, and you want to have some obviously sticking out the bottom there. And you want to take your washer, whatever washer fits. This one, slide the washer over the bottom there. And then you're going to take your bolt, put your bolt on. And you want to tighten it just about finger tight. See, this is why it's very important to use the washers that have the teeth on it, because when I explain to you the premise of what we're getting at here, you might be able to understand it a little better. Alright, so there's that, and this is going to be inserted right into the triple tree, and then what's going to happen is you're going to take a screwdriver, and you're going to tighten the top here, and as you do that, this washer is going to, or this nut is going to bite into the washer here, and it's going to get tighter and tighter. As it gets tighter and compresses, this rubber stopper here is going to expand inside of the triple tree. So it's going to make it a tighter fit, and it's not going to come out. I did this before, and I was able to actually almost lift up on the bike with just this mount. It's like ridiculous. So you just want to get it about finger tight, and then once you insert it inside the triple tree, you can use a screwdriver or something and tighten it up. Alright, so we'll be back. Alright, so one of the complaints that I was getting in previous videos that I put up about this was that people were saying they can't fit their GPS into the mount, and they're saying that this doesn't work. So I'm going to show you on camera that it does in fact work. I don't know what they're doing wrong. Maybe you're getting a 3/16 with too big of a head. I mean, this is even kind of a big head. I don't know if you guys can see that here, but you can get an even flatter head. But even with this relatively large head, my GPS fits, and I'm going to just show you just an example. Just put it in, line up the holes, and it snaps right in. I'm pulling on it, and that thing is not coming out. So I'm not sure why some of you guys can't get it to fit inside of it. I think you might be using too big of a bolt, or maybe your bolt is not sitting flush. You gotta get it as close as you can to this. Like, you really gotta, that's why you saw earlier I used the vice grips, and I pulled the bolt through it. Your bolt might go through easier, but you gotta make sure it's sitting flush, or get a smaller head, but it does work. You know, I'll show you again. It fits just fine. I don't know why people are saying that they can't get theirs in. It fits just fine, and that bad boy is not coming out. There you have it. A motorcycle mount for about $2-3.